random bloke over there who I've never met before. I'm just asking you to give me an introduction. Fee? Oh. Can you all hear me okay? Welcome. Thank you very much for coming to the showcase. My name's Tom. Slightly strange circumstances tonight. I shouldn't really be up here just yet. But I have stepped in and taken over the hosting of this evening, which is slightly nerve-wracking. I feel like the proverbial swan at the moment. Might look like I've got it all together, but I really haven't. Flapping away down there nicely. Even more so that I now know I have my senior school PE teacher in the audience over there. Well, I still feel like I should call Mr. James. Is that what I do? Sir. Well, sir. Yeah, don't go too far. Thank you very much for coming, all of you. This honour has been bestowed on me to take over tonight and look after your hosting this evening. I am one of the new comics doing on this amazing course, and you're about to see 13 amazing comics up here on this stage. And thank you very much for everyone coming. When I found out just a few days ago that I was going to be hosting, I thought I'd better do a little bit of research, of course, into how you would host such an event. So obviously I turned to the good old Google, like we all do, and I typed in how do you host a comedy night, and would you believe that the good old franchise came up and it said how to host comedy night for dummies. So I had a little read. It didn't take long. It said tell them anything, they'll believe it. Because they're dummies. Damn it. Thanks, man. No, but I went on some other websites. I've made some notes. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to be reading off notes tonight, but this was put on me a little bit last minute. So I went onto the website and I did find the responsibilities of what a compere should do, host of a comedy evening. There are some important things. Apparently it's my job to make you all feel relaxed. Do you feel relaxed?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness for that. What else? All right, excellent. So do we all feel relaxed?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Also, audience interaction is something that a host might do. So, hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Well, that was boring. Right, okay. That doesn't go too well. All right, okay. We won't do the audience interaction too much. But there is. Mike did actually send me a message. I did speak to Mike earlier. Bless him. He sent me a message that he said if it all goes wrong, which I feel it is, he could. He said if it all goes wrong, just read this out and everything will be fine. He said if it all goes wrong, and I've already said the line wrong. If it all goes wrong, just read this and it will all be fine. So.
Not working.
Yeah, you're right. I feel much better. Don't clap. Throw money. Okay. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. My name is Tom. I am hosting you this evening. We've got 12 people that are 12, 13. I've lost count because we keep going up and down. We've got loads. It's 13 now, isn't it? It's 13 coming up here that have been working really hard over the last a couple of months. We seem to have spread it over. They're all brand new comics, so please, you're all here for the right reason. You all know each other. I would ask any heckling and that to be kept down to a minimum, especially now, just because I gave you a mic doesn't give you free money. And respect our acts as they come on through. Please give them loads of encouragement, loads of claps and cheers, and as we said, keep the phones and the interruptions down to a minimum. I think I'm almost there. We have got an eclectic mix of people for you this evening. We are, quite frankly, all over the place, and it's fantastic. The fact that they've all come together from some sort of poorly marketed Facebook ad that seems to have was supposed to get local people, and I've come from Brighton, we've got these guys from Medway, isn't it, and we've got Adam Overt's coming from Maidstone as well, and far and beyond as well, because the promote button blunder that Mike did, bless him, put it nationwide and ended up getting loads. But it wouldn't be the night it's going to be without it. So we thank him for that. Exactly. One thing Mike wanted me to point out to you, and especially the audience in here, to get up here, it does take a level of bravery. I'm used to talking in front of people. I am an entertainer. I'm not a comedian. I've never done this before, so I am just as nervous in talking in front of adults. I usually talk in front of children. Not just talking. I perform in. No, I've got to stop doing that. I'm a kids entertainer normally, family entertainer. That's my normal role. So doing this is something very, very different for me. And for the guys here tonight, some of them, it's extremely different, and it is taking an awful lot of bravery. An awful lot of bravery. Who here has done anything brave recently? Come on. You wore that shirt. Come on. Who here has done something? Have you done anything brave recently, sir?
No.
No? Okay, so what I want to find is 3 people in this room that's done something that's pushed their boundaries, pushed their limits, and made them do something out of the ordinary that they feel proud of. So what have you done today to make you feel... No, don't go there. What have you done at any point in your life that's made you proud? Has anyone ever pushed their boundaries? Give me some examples. What have you done? I don't mean like reverse park, that's easy. What have you done in your life? Not you, you're part of this, you're right. I'm not going to pick on you. You, sir, I'm going to start over here. This is where I do have to start picking on people because you're not giving it up so I'm going to start with you. I'm going to come along the front line and I'm going to expect someone to give me an answer, otherwise we're not moving on with the comedy. So, what's your name, sir?
Simon.
Simon, excellent. What have you done in your life that you're proud of for being brave?
Crossed an ocean.
Crossed an ocean. Get out. That's pretty significant. On a boat, I presume?
On a boat.
Fantastic. Solo or with a crew or with a...
With a gang.
With a gang? Ooh, is that what they call it? Cool. Could you walk up? So you crossed the ocean, and how long did it take you?
I've been on a number of trips, but 5 days.
You've been across the ocean more than once? Seriously?
I don't know what to say.
You do it weekly. This is your commute, isn't it? I work in Rio. Fantastic, excellent. So you crossed that. That's pretty. Is that something to be proud of? Yes! Absolutely, I agree. Thank you. And it was Simon. Is that your name? Fantastic, excellent. Well done, Simon. I'm going to come right here to you, and I'm sorry I picked on you earlier and called you boring. I didn't mean it. I'm really sorry. It was sort of in my notes. It was my script. It would have been anyway. What have you ever done that makes you feel proud?
I took a job as a civil engineering journalist when
That's
I
still
don't have any
boring. So, you took a job as a civil engineering journalist?
Yeah, it's only like a part-time job, but
Okay.
I have to write news about bridges every week.
About what?
Bridges, as in,
About bridges?
yeah,
Okay.
for a trade magazine.
For a trade magazine?
And it pays quite nicely.
Is this a new job? This is obviously a career change. Are you talking about that as the brave step, the career change?
No, it was just taking that job, so I normally edit fiction. I don't really do journalism.
Okay, so you're into journalism? That was a brave move. That was a brave move from going from fiction to journalism. Let's give her a shit for that! What was your name, sir? Claire. Hello, Claire. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I'm going to come back to Stripy Shirt Man because I reckon he has got something. He's got something. He's got that. He's got something. Sorry?
I'm another Simon.
You're another Simon. Okay, we've got Simon, Claire, and Simon too. Excellent.
I once spent 2 weeks deliberately crashing a hot air balloon.
We've got to pick that apart, haven't we? Okay. Deliberately crashing, or how do you deliberately crash? Well, I suppose that's not that difficult, is it, really? They give them pilot licenses. Why do they need it? It's simple as three. How do you deliberately crash a hot airplane?
Well, you tether it and then keep letting the heat out and just keep crashing it.
Why?
For a film.
Oh, for a film! Oh! He didn't want to say that, didn't he? He works in the film industry. Fantastic. So what film was it? Can we know?
A film called Enduring Love.
Never. Somewhere. Enduring Love. Oh, no, all serious. He'll be signing autographs at the end. Fantastic. So that's pretty proud. Are we proud of that?
Yes! Thank you.
pretty good. That's pretty brave. That's good. That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so we're on that level. Now I don't know how to level you guys. What I was supposed to do, Mike, was then get them level. We start there for a clap of something quite simple, but no one's done anything simple. You're all quite achievers. Which kind of smashes it out of the park a little bit, doesn't it? What am I going to do now? We're going to start. We're just going to go in order then. We're going to go in order and we're going to build our applause because I'm about to bring on our first act. Are you ready for your first act? Yeah! Fantastic. In order to bring on the first act, we're going to start our applause. And first of all, we're going to start with the person that goes across the ocean too many times more than I wear underpants. Change underpants. I wear them all the time. So start coming and sing away first, please. Then we've got Claire, who changed her entire career from fiction to journalism. And then Simon too, that crashes a high over moon for a living. Please keep that applause going as we bring on Rachel. Oh, the teacher. It's my teacher. Anyway, it comes to life now, doesn't it? I'm not allowed to tell the story that he invited me to his hotel room on a ski trip. Literally just read that one. It was all very innocent. Guys, and we won the talent contest, didn't we, sir?
We did.
Didn't we? Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next act? We're going to keep them coming thick and fast tonight. There's somebody to get through. Please put your hands together. Give it up for Leicester! One more time, please! I forgot to check. Is your wife with you tonight?
She's here.
She is here!
And she didn't know what it was about.
She didn't know what it was about. Is that the lady that was laughing at the back?
Yeah.
So we're safe. Fantastic. Excellent.
Surprise!
It's really, really interesting because obviously as a group we've been seeing each other's acts for the last few weeks or so. To see the different dynamic in this room, I think you'll agree. Well, I'm talking to the guys now. It's a totally different dynamic, and it's thanks to you guys being here to make it like that. So thank you so much. Give yourselves one more round of applause. We're going to bring on our next act now. Are you ready for your next act? Sitting right in front of me. Sitting right in front of me. Please put your hands together. Give it up for Harry. We're going to take a little break. We've got 6 more. That's fine. We've got 6 more acts coming up for you after the break. So please go yourself to drink from the bar, go to the toilet, do all those necessary things. Food is still available if you want to order. Are you having a nice evening so far? All right, don't go far. We're back with some more. We'll see you all in soon. Thank you. Tom. I got a voiceover guy. I didn't catch your name. Fee. Fee! Give me a big shout for Fee! Threw him in the deep end. Threw him in the deep end. Have you all had a nice break? Yeah. Did you all drink lots? Yeah. Fantastic. More you spend, the more we have to pay. Fantastic. Thank you for coming back as well. It's always nice that you'd. Have we got any empty seats since? No, fantastic. We did have someone there, but I think he might have moved over there. You were the guy that came in late, weren't you? That was brave, wasn't it? There we go. Fantastic. I don't know if you know, when we first started the show, I went around the audience and everybody told me something very intimately personal about themselves. So unfortunately you missed that bit. So now it's your turn to tell us something very intimate and personal about yourself. Yeah, it's not going to go any further. No one's recording this. I'm joking. Don't worry, that's it. I was going to do it then as well. Out of interest, what were you going to do at Mulch? No, not now. All right, no, but the cream's making it better. Fantastic. As I said before, my name is Tom. I stepped up and I've done this evening, asked by Mags. I was going to do a regular 3-minute set, which I had sort of planned out. And now I'm going to do a little bit of that for you now, if that's all right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As you notice, yes, I have spoken in front of people before. For me tonight was more about the talking in front of adults, because I'm not used to that. I entertain children. I work as a children's entertainer called Tomfoolery, and I go around and I do a kids party, I do Haven tours, I go all over the place, and I'm very comfortable in doing that. And we talked about tonight, everyone's really pushing their limits. pushing their boundaries. This has been a big thing for a lot of us, even me. Even though I'm comfortable doing this, it has been literally the proverbial swan. I am still, my heart is actually racing as well. I'm not used to talking to grown-ups. It is a very, very different thing. You feel exposed when you're doing this. And I'm used to being exposed in front of children. But that's... Surge. No, not exposed in front of children. I'm used to being in front of children and performing to children, not performing to children, that's bad as well. I'm used to being up there in front of, and I'm used to, but this is something very, very different. So thank you all guys for coming along. But you know what, I do a kids party, and I'd like to think, I hate telling people I'm a children's entertainer. If you tell somebody you're a children's entertainer, you think, creepy. You're doing it already, aren't you? Like that. What a creepy weirdo. You're that guy in the suit with a rabbit and a hat and the one that... You know what they do? They send them like smutty jokes over the kids' heads, trying to make the adults laugh. I've never tried to do that. I've always engaged in all this, I've always engaged adults, but never with a smutty joke, or a fart gag, or something like that, or a poo joke. Anyone can make kids laugh by saying the word poo, can't they? It's easy. It's easy. Everyone's done. We've been there, done that. I'm glad to say I've never dropped the poo bomb. Well, that's saying a couple of times a day. But I never generally use that to make kids laugh. I do a kids party, I do a show, do a theatre, whatever, and I can make kids laugh. I like to think without ever using the poo bomb. But don't get me thinking, will it work? Can you make an adult audience laugh with a single word? You say a single word to a bunch of kids, can I say it to a bunch of adults? Poo. It's actually remarkably easy, isn't it? Look at that. Penis. Can't control himself over there. Look at that. You can do it. It's really, really easy. Excuse me. And I've spent so long thinking about everything else, I can totally forgot the rest of my set now. But yeah, you can make it laugh. But of course, I've been nervous about doing this in front of an audience. It is something different. But I've been doing kids parties for over 20 years now, and I've been called Mr. Poo Face. I've been called all sorts of offensive words like Mr. Tumble, and everything. So genuinely, how bad can it be? I've literally been kicked. I've been punched. I've been bitten by an audience member in the past. So how bad can it be? Get in front, and I've got to say, you guys tonight have made it an awful lot easier, and made me realise no one's bitten me just yet. So somebody's getting ready for something. Hello. Now I'm nervous. But no one's going to heckle an audience like this, are you? You're all nice people. Yeah. No one would possibly heckle something like this. A new comic standing up and having a go for the first time. No one would. What? Whatever, you smell poo. Yeah, and you like jelly feet. You slide down hill like an elephant on a tray full of jelly. Yeah, and then you poo your pants and eat it, and you're not there anymore. Which is what I get an awful lot, and I can't respond to that, because if I did that at a kids' party, that would kind of be career stopping. But I can do that in front of you, so thank you very much. That was your only opportunity to heckle tonight, by the way. That was it. No more, alright? No more. That was the one time. Get out of the system. Bless you. Right, I think we're going to move into Act 2. Are you ready for some more comedy? Fantastic. Well, we built it earlier with some amazing brave things, and we've got our new audience member. What have you done in your life to make you feel proud? It doesn't have to be intimate or personal, but you did arrive late, and I'm going to have you for it. What have you... We did genuinely do this. We had someone that sailed across the ocean, but I think you might know him. He's done the Atlantic several times. Did you do it with him?
No, but I offered one of my neighbours to cut their... She's an old lady who struggles to walk, and I offered to cut her bush.
Now, I thought being a children's entertainer makes me weird and a bit creepy, but this guy, I don't think he actually knows anyone, and he wandered in and he goes around cutting old ladies' bushes. So, and you're proud of that? It was helping the neighbourhood, is that right? You were doing your bit, helping the aged, you were doing things, and did she let you cut her bush?
It's a long story, but it's an ongoing...
It's a long story. It's an ongoing... Oh, I don't want to get involved. There's all sorts of planning permission going on here, isn't there? Also, this is your neighbour. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's give him a cheer for cutting an old lady's bush. All right, let's go back to the other ones as well, because we're outside, but he's disappeared. He's probably gone sailing across the Atlantic. Let's give him a cheer for that. We've got Claire, who is still editing British Writing Fiction. And we've got Sam in the top set of helicopters. we've come to the end of our acts. Well, it does. There are duties that are bestowed on me. I've got to reference back everybody. We're going to give them all a nice big cheer. We do, and on professional comedy circuit, you might. All right, you had your turn. 7 minutes wasn't enough, was it? Yeah, I got a reference back, and obviously in professional comedy, a lot of comedians like to follow them on Instagram, on the face ache, what's that thing? The what's it? That's right. I'm not very good at social media. I got very confused for a long period when MySpace. Do you remember MySpace? Yeah. I got MySpace. I got a lot of trouble with that. At one point I had Facebook, I had MySpace. I got I kept asking people to come on my face. It was very. It was very, very confusing. So I'm very happy now that we've just got the instant. What is it again? Thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, let's give a nice round of applause. First of all, you heard Rachel! And then we have the amazing Will! And from Leicester! And then it was Chris! Harry came out from the front row there! It was Bradley! And we had Ali Harrison! Hi, Georgie! Tommy! Adam! We had Dom! And finally we finished tonight with Miltos! It's been my absolute pleasure. My name is Tom Hunter. You've been a pleasure. Give yourselves a round of cheers. Thank you!
We should also say a big thanks to Tom, who stood at the last minute and has been fantastic. So applause to Tom!